Dean, here we are at the recreation ground in Aldershot, not quite the start to the season you'd have been expecting. Does the FA Cup present a welcome opportunity to challenge elsewhere for you?
I think so. I think that the distraction, if you like, of the FA Cup is welcomed at the moment. We're in a different place where we were a month ago in confidence levels as a team. We're in a better place. Fleetwood themselves have had a couple of defeats of late. Got a very strong squad, but I think it's a nice distraction at the moment.
There's no rollovers in the FA Cup, are there? How pleased were you with the character shown to come back from 1-0 down against Hendon in the previous round?
Well, it's incredible. The last game, you don't want to be a banana skin, and the fella popped up with a 25-yard screamer. He'll live in his memory for a long time, that goal, and it'll live in mine for a while, to be honest with you, because you're standing there thinking, oh my days, this could be, you don't want to see any headlines. But we carried on patiently and passed the ball and scored two very good goals and could have gone on to win it a bit more emphatically. But it was, for a moment, you're dreading that 25-yard screamer going in against you.
And just on your own personal history, there's obviously one standout moment, that semi-final against Villa.
Yes.
At Wembley. Yeah. Obviously it's remembered for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Do you still relive that and think what might have been?
Well, I mean, that chance came across the edge of that box, and 9 times out of 10 training you'd put it in the back of the net, but all I saw was two players on the line, and I didn't want to hit one of them. So I tried to hit the roof of the net, and I hit the roof of the stand rather than that. And then I had to get up and take a penalty, but no one remembers scoring a penalty, do they? No one reminds you about that. So scoring a penalty for me, looking at David James, I mean, I thought both his arms were touching the posts. You couldn't see the net. So there was a bit of kidology going on with me and Jamesy because I've known him a long time, and obviously I wanted to score and wanted to win the penalty shootout. But unfortunately for me, no one really reminds me of that penalty. And I think I actually got man of the match in that game. Big Sam Allardyce really gave me the desire to move into management. He was someone who brought different aspects, the dynamics of what became the player, what became the manager. Sam had a big personality. You knew when you were in a good place with him, and then you also knew when you needed to up the game a little bit.
And how do you look back on your own personal history as a player in the FA Cup?
Well, I'm going to let you do the statistics, but I think I scored about 2 or 3 hat-tricks in the FA Cup for Wimbledon. And maybe one for Bolton, I think it was, against, might have been Scunthorpe. But I've always had a good feeling about the cup competitions. I think it is a chance for the underdog to come through. We'll go to Fleetwood as underdogs. They're a good club, a big club, moving in the right direction. But we'll go there with a challenge, and hopefully my players can dream of playing the Premier League side again.
So what does the FA Cup mean to a club like Aldershot?
Well, I mean, we went to West Ham last year in the cup and beat them away, which was a dream for most of my players and probably myself, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a fantastic evening. What a great evening. And then we obviously drew Man United here. So we want more of that. It gives you the appetite to want more in the FA Cup.